Welcome everybody, I'm Adam. And in this problem, we're going to be verifying the identity sine of pi over 6 plus x is equal to 1/2 cosine of x plus square root of 3 times sine of x. Now we've done verifying identities before, and the same thing's going to happen here in that what we want to do is show that one side of the equation is equal to the other. And the rule of thumb that we used in the past was to take the more complicated side and start working with that first. So I think we can agree that the sine of the pi over 6 plus x on the inside of the sine function is the more complicated of the two sides. So we'll start there. So again, what we have is a sum going on inside the sine function. Noticing it's a sum inside of sine, well, we have this pattern of some u plus v, where the sine of a sum, say sine of u plus v, is equal to sine of u times cosine v plus cosine of u times sine of v. And we can use this formula to help try and simplify the left-hand side sine of pi over 6 plus x. So let's begin there. So our sine of the left side, pi over 6 plus x, is equal to, well, sine of u, or sine of pi over 6 times cosine of our v, which is x, plus cosine of our u, or cosine pi over 6, times sine of our v, or sine of x. Okay, so now we'll see what we can do to simplify this. Well, first off, we know what the sine of pi over 6 and the cosine of pi over 6 are. So sine of pi over 6 is positive 1/2, and that's times cosine of x, plus cosine of pi over 6, we know is square root of 3 over 2 times, say, the sine of x. So let's see what we have. Again, what we're trying to do is get this to equal 1/2 times the quantity cosine x plus square root of 3 times sine of x. And I think we're about one step away. If you notice, we have the cosine plus a square root of 3 times sine of x. The only difference is we have 2's in the denominator. So if we factor out, say, a 1/2, bring a 1/2 all the way to the outside, that will get rid of our 2's in the denominator. And so what we have is 1/2 times the quantity cosine of x plus square root of 3 times sine of x, which verifies our identity. Thank you very much.